Before Cristiano Ronaldo became one of the greatest footballers the world has ever seen, he was just a skinny boy from a small island, growing up in poverty, chasing a dream that looked almost impossible. People know the trophies. People know the goals. People know the fame. But what most people don't understand, is that Ronaldo was not simply born a legend. He built himself into one. This is the story of how Cristiano Ronaldo turned pain into power, doubt into discipline, and talent into greatness. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why his real superpower was never football ability, it was obsession. Part 1, The Boy from Madeira. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, in Funchal, Madeira, Portugal, far away from the glamour of the world's biggest football stadiums. He came from a humble family. His father worked as a kit man and struggled with alcoholism, while his mother worked hard to keep the family going. Life was not easy. Money was tight, and opportunities were limited. Ronaldo did not grow up surrounded by luxury. He grew up surrounded by struggle. But even as a child, one thing was clear, he was obsessed with football. While other kids played for fun, Ronaldo played like his life depended on it. Because in many ways, it did. For him, football wasn't just a game. It was the way out. Part 2, Leaving Home Young. At just 12 years old, Ronaldo made one of the hardest decisions of his life. He left his home in Madeira and moved to Lisbon to join Sporting CP's academy. Think about that. A 12-year-old boy, leaving his family, leaving everything familiar, and going to a completely different city, all for a dream that could still fail. That kind of sacrifice breaks many people. Ronaldo used it as fuel. He missed home. He felt alone. He had to adapt quickly. But this is where the mindset of a future legend started to form. He wasn't just talented. He was willing to suffer for the future he wanted. Part 3, The First Doubts. Even with talent, Ronaldo was not instantly respected. Early in his development, people criticized him for being too flashy. Too many tricks. Too much showboating. Too skinny. Too emotional. Some saw a gifted kid. Others saw a player who might never become truly great. And this is one of the most important lessons in Ronaldo's story. At first, people often misunderstand greatness. What looks like arrogance can sometimes be ambition. What looks like obsession can sometimes be destiny. Instead of changing to please everyone, Ronaldo did something smarter. He improved. He kept the flair, but added results. And that changed everything. Part 4, The Moment That Changed Everything. In 2003, Ronaldo got the opportunity that would change his life forever. Sporting CP played Manchester United in a friendly match. And Ronaldo was electric. He was so impressive that Manchester United players reportedly told Sir Alex Ferguson to sign him immediately. Not next season. Not later. Immediately. Soon after, Ronaldo joined Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world. But arriving there was only the beginning. Because talent can get you noticed. Discipline is what keeps you there. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo started transforming. He became stronger. Faster. Smarter. More efficient. The tricks were still there. But now, they had purpose. This was the beginning of the real Ronaldo. Part 5, From Showman to Killer. At Manchester United, Ronaldo evolved from an exciting winger into a complete football weapon. He worked relentlessly on speed, finishing, heading, free kicks, strength, movement, mentality. And then came the breakthrough. The 2007-08 season. This was the season the world truly saw what he was becoming. He scored 42 goals in all competitions for United and won the Ballon d'Or, confirming his rise to the top of world football. That wasn't luck. That was years of rebuilding himself. And this is what separates Ronaldo from many talented players. He never stayed the same. Every version of Ronaldo was better than the last. Part 6, The Real Madrid Era, Legend Status. Then came the move that turned greatness into immortality. Real Madrid. This is where Ronaldo became a global icon. At Real Madrid, he didn't just play well. He dominated. He became the club's all-time leading scorer, which is one of the strongest signs of how absurd his peak really was. He won Champions Leagues. He won Ballon d'Ors. He broke records almost every season. But the deeper story is not just that he scored goals. It's that he kept evolving. He changed from a winger into a ruthless finisher. He became more efficient with age. He mastered positioning, timing, movement, and decision-making. When his game needed to change, he changed it. That's why he stayed elite for so long. Not because time was kind to him. Because he adapted faster than time could stop him. Part 7, Longevity, Legacy, and the Final Chapter. Most players peak, and then fade. Ronaldo refused to follow that script. He kept scoring across different leagues, different systems, and different stages of his career. In 2024, he became the first men's player to score 900 official career goals, a milestone that once seemed impossible. And even now, the story still feels unfinished. In late 2025, Ronaldo said the 2026 World Cup will definitely be his last, and he also said retirement could come in 1 or 2 years after that. That means football is entering the final chapter of one of its greatest stories. And that's what makes Ronaldo so powerful. He didn't just rise. He kept rising, for decades. Cristiano Ronaldo's story is bigger than football. It's about what happens when someone refuses to accept their limits. A poor boy from Madeira. A kid who left home too early. A player mocked for being flashy. A man who turned discipline into dominance. Ronaldo's greatest lesson is simple. Talent may open the door. But obsession, sacrifice, and consistency are what keep you inside. And now I want to ask you. Was Cristiano Ronaldo born great, or did he build greatness through pure discipline? Comment your answer below. And if you want more powerful success story breakdowns like this, subscribe, because the next story might change the way you see success forever.